Hello, 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 beautiful people. How are you today? I wanted to talk to you about what to do if you walk out the house and you forgot to eat. Or maybe you forgot to bring your food for the day, so now you're like, oh my God, what am I gonna eat, right? Guilty, done it. So I wanted to give you some places or things to do. So if you go out, if you're out, you might say, maybe I won't get the number one, but I'm gonna get this. Maybe I won't get this, but I'm gonna get that. You know, have you ever heard that thing, eat this, not that? So the first thing is, if you're near Chipotle has some good options. You can get some brown rice, you can get black beans, you can get the green pepper and onions that they have, corn, tomatoes, avocado, all that. That works. That for me, Chipotle is a little salty, so I don't really like going there too much. But if you got nothing, that is definitely a good alternative. Another thing, if you are near a Chinese restaurant, which usually we are all near Chinese, and we all want to get the General Tso's and the lo mein, a lot of oil, a lot of fat. The best thing to get if you are hungry and you have nothing and you see a Chinese spot, go get steamed vegetables with a little garlic sauce on the side and just lightly drizzle that garlic sauce over there for a little bit of flavor and eat that with some brown rice. That is the best thing. And even when you look on the menu, a lot of times they have it down there as a diet option, whatever, or healthier. But it is because you don't really have the oil and you're not gonna really have the fat, and that will fill you up, believe it or not, you will be full. And if you feel like you're not, pro tip, carry a little bit of nuts with you, whether it be pecans, almonds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, anything like that. You can sprinkle it on there. Eat it with it, and you definitely will be full at that point. If you're near a convenience store, you can definitely get a sandwich, of course, like a hoagie or a sandwich, a lot of tomatoes, onions. If they have mushroom, get the mushroom on there instead of the lunch meat, right? And sometimes they do. Of course, no cheese, right? And you're like, well, I'm gonna live off of that, but do that, try it. And if you get potato chips, this is probably gonna sound bad, but get the baked potato chips. The baked potato chips, you won't, believe this or not, it's not gonna be as salty and oily, so you won't even eat as much. But it's something to eat with your sandwich if you're getting one. If you are at a fast food restaurant, say McDonald's or Wendy's, just get the fries. Don't get the burger and all of that and everything. That'll hold you for a little bit till you get home or get something better to eat. Now, if you're out and they have soup, whatever restaurant you're at, if you're at a salad spot, of course the salad spot will work. Just go there. But if you're not and you're at like a regular food chain restaurant, if they have soup, eat the soup. Eat the soup with some bread or something like that. That'll be better. If you are out group of people and you want to try to eat healthier, just order a salad and some French fries. And I was like, well, it will do the job. You will be full and you will be eating healthier than eating a loaded potato with cheese and bacon and all of that. So depending on how old you are, you might not be able to get away with that. So you want to try to eat food that loves you back. Like I always say, love food that loves you back. So if you're out at a convenience store and you don't have breakfast, oatmeal for sure. Now, little life hack, get the regular oatmeal that they have. If they have a side bag of nuts, like usually they have like a roasted bag, a little small bag of roasted almonds. Take the oatmeal, throw the roasted almonds in there, and now you got protein and you'll be good. You won't need hash brown, you won't need no bacon. And if you feel like you need a little bit more and they have that fruit little cup thing, get that. Get that fresh cut fruit and eat that with the oatmeal and the almonds that you can have for breakfast and you'll be good to go. Definitely better, healthier than eating, I don't know, one of those breakfast sandwiches with sausage and cheese. I don't really eat a lot of that meat or anything, but I would think that if you started your day out with that, you probably don't need any more meat for the rest of the day. And what I see a lot of people do is they eat meat for breakfast, eat meat for lunch, and eat meat for dinner. It's just a lot. You probably don't need it, and it's probably too many calories, but Depending on what diet you're on and what diet you follow, because I know there's that keto diet and that's all they eat is meat. So, and I've seen people lose weight on it. So I don't know if for me, I'm not in it for losing weight. I'm in it for being healthy. So if you want to be healthy, that's for me. And somebody would probably argue, that's not what she's saying. That's not healthy. So do what you like, but this is what's been working for me forever. So I just wanted to share it with you. Hopefully you can help benefit. If you can pick up one of these tips and one of these work, then great. Because I know people that have done them, the tips I've said, and they have successfully lost weight and improved it. If you can go to an Indian restaurant, they have, now this is fried, but delicious. They have this thing where it's vegetables and it's fried and they have a little dipping sauce that goes with it. And you could probably get that with a little rice. That is absolutely delicious. And then they have a veggie. It's like tikka masala, but it's made in coconut milk. And depending on what Indian spot you go to, it could be named something different. So just say, I want the tikka masala with instead of regular milk, I want it with coconut milk with just vegetables and rice. Delish. Any kind of space or place you can go where you know you can just get vegetables and or sides, that probably would be good. Like I said, I would very much limit the meat, but do what you want. That I think is it. I don't do a lot of, like if I ever have to come off my diet for whatever reason, maybe that's just what's there, I may eat a piece of fish. And I know a lot of people that I talk to are like, oh, I eat fish, I eat fish. Well, from my research, fish can be unhealthy too, just on the way it was raised. And I know there's wild caught in this farm, but I don't mess with that too much. But yeah, I guess you could eat a piece of fish and a side salad. Probably can never ever go wrong with that. But anyway, so those are few quick tips that I would stay away from a lot of oils, sugars, and salts. And that's usually if you're eating something and it tastes really, really good, it's because it has too much oil, sugar, and salt in it. So try that. Another little tip too is just have regular tea with no sugar. Put lemon in it if you can, and that actually will curb your appetite a little bit. I hope all is well. Stay blessed and eat well. Thanks for watching.